Hello everyone, Jeb here. I hope you're having a nice day so far. Before this video begins, I would just like to say thank you so much for all the support for my previous video. This one is not going to be a very long one. In short, this is going to be a not very quality video that's just going to briefly go over all the stuff that's going to happen on release and some of the stuff I want to discuss about Starfall during the 3 weeks that I didn't upload. First thing I want to talk about is this guy named Eclipse and how he made a video on this game recently and my general opinions on that video regarding the game. So, he was referred by one of his fans to this game. Do be aware that when he was playing the game, this game was literally 1 week to 2 weeks old. And the video was released 3 days ago from when I'm recording right now. And in conclusion, everyone wasn't happy about it. It generally was very unfair on the game itself. Because, well, the game is 3 weeks old and Eclipse being a famous YouTuber with 317k subscribers, this meant that his review on the game actually had some kind of impact on people's perception on it. But in reality, all the stuff he said were actually fixed during the update part 1, which is the pre-main release patch, as we should say. And the main release is releasing this Saturday. Back to his video. In his video, he talked about all the kind of issues the game had and how bare bones the game was to its core, right? He was missing one very important point. The game is pre-alpha and it has only gone through 3 weeks of playtest, and the only reason the game's open is to check for bugs for the main release, which is coming this Saturday. He's addressing this in a manner that the game is mature, but in reality it's not, which makes his whole argument very unfair and unjust towards the people working behind the game and the players who enjoy the game. Now let's talk about the pre-release patch. In this patch, all major bugs are fixed, which are the ones Eclipse mentioned in his video. We are also introduced to new mechanics such as mech jetpack jumping, mech sprinting, and they also made all missile launching manual, meaning that you have to guide your missiles yourself. Apart from that, Scout got buffed. In my first and previous video, I talked about how Scout was really bad, but in this patch, the Scout railgun now can be holdable, meaning that it doesn't automatically fire after you charge it up to the maximum. Apart from that, the railgun also got its AoE damage buff by 5 times or so. The rockets damage are increased, even though now it can hit up to 5 targets, only 3, but all the rockets now can be one-shot and are very useful now. Last thing about Scout that I want to say is, Scout got its health buff, meaning that it won't die that easily anymore, and it actually can serve a good amount of time before it explodes and gets out of action. Now let's talk about all the new stuff that will be added on the main release. Firstly, we're getting 2 new Titan variants, possibly 3. All of them are melee bearing Titans, which means they'll have big swords and possibly some kind of range AoE from the swords if the dev want to add that, but that's besides the point. We get 3 different variants of the previous 3 mechs. Scout gets a rotor blade cleaver, the heavy gets a plasma laser katana thing, and the assault model is not confirmed yet, so that will be something to look forward to. Apart from new titans, we're also getting 10 new enemy types, including their sub-variants. All of them will be armored units, and here are a few that had been leaked in the dev channel. The Chimera Strider, aka the Scout Strider from Helldivers 2. SPDR combat drones, and the larger SPDR tank combat drone variants. We have the Dracula railgun tank, and also the Goliath autocannon tank. The AAV-81 vampire combat drone, an enemy that flies at low altitude and shoots you whenever it sees you. The Hulker, aka the Rhino, is a heavy brute enemy that charges at you while shooting its rotor gun. It's not very intelligent, as you can see, and will only try to run and rush you. Last but not least, the Leviathan, the giant factory strider of Starfall. This thing has a giant laser and it will instantly vaporize you whenever it sees you. Apart from new enemies, we're also getting new guns, 3 new guns, and new assault rifle, a new sniper rifle, and a new pistol. Along with new guns, we're also getting new armor overhauls. All the armors are getting reworked. And also, we're getting new pilot mechanics such as jetpack dashing and also sliding. Along with that, the devs are also adding animations for mech takedowns and executions, along with animation for the player getting into the mech. Lastly, they're adding teleporters to the lobbies because they're reworking it. And yeah, I think that's everything that's going to happen for the release. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.